Get more for your money at Elk Grove Chevrolet, where value meets style. Purchase the new 2026 Chevrolet Trax for just $299 per month plus tax. The Trax delivers more for less with a sleek design, impressive fuel economy, and tech that keeps you connected. Conveniently located in Elk Grove, just minutes from Sacramento. Visit myelkgrovechevrolet.com today for full details and see why the Trax is such a smart choice.
Golden State Cider, a naturally gluten-free, vegan-friendly hard apple cider with no added sugars, crafted from 100% fresh, cold-pressed West Coast apples and premium champagne. Their ciders are distinctly apple-driven and dry, stored in a controlled atmosphere storage. Fresh apples are cold-pressed year-round, producing consistent, high-quality juice, resulting in delicious, refreshing dry ciders. From their signature Mighty Dry to the pineapple-infused Radical Paradise. No water, no concentrate, minimal intervention, apple-driven dry cider from Golden State Cider.
Right now at Elk Grove Honda, you can lease a 2025 Accord Hybrid Sports Sedan for only $39.99 down, including first payment due at lease inception, excluding tax and license. 35 monthly payments of $299 plus tax, license, and zero security deposits on approved credit. Mileage in excess of 10,000 per year at 20 cents per mile. It really is the least you can do. We're Elk Grove Honda in the Elk Grove Auto Mall, Highway 99 and Elk Grove Boulevard, or on the web at elkgrovehonda.com.
I gotta get an Elk Grove Honda.
It's time now for the Coach Tim Plow Show.
Hear what the coach has to say about today's game. The Coach Tim Plow Show is brought to you by
Sunsetting.
Here's Greg Wong.
Return home, long homestand coming up for the Aggies. And first up, Cal State Fullerton. Greg Wong joined as always by the head coach of the Aggies, Jim Les. And Jim, we'll just start very generally and obviously split the road trip, have some great moments, and then obviously the end at Cal Poly didn't go your way, but just now that you've had some time to digest it, what were your big takeaways?
Well, they're similar to what it's been. We're doing some really good things, in moments of the game on both ends of the floor. And when we do that, we're able to, get leads, extend leads, and, in the Santa Barbara case, finish off the game. But we're also having some moments where, in particular, if we're not making shots, that, the defense is really letting us down. Santa Barbara jumps on us, and they made, 8 or 9 of their first threes, but a couple of those were, contested, but, a number of those were defensive mistakes that allowed shooters to shoot open shots. And then, you get a lead in the second half against Cal Poly, a chance to, put them away, and you do that with shots. And we had some shots, some great looks, and looks that, hey, we're going to take 9 times out of 10, the ball goes in and out. But, defense would have...
AG Roblox, Nick and Tanny.
We're quick on the, both games really, obviously a lot of scoring, and you told Scott Marsh after one of the games that, this team has a lot of offensive firepower this year, which you haven't had in some of the more recent years. Did you know coming in with all this uncertainty that this team had this type of offensive upside?
Yeah, we knew early on this summer, when they were getting together and playing, and the skill set and the IQ and the passing, and all that's great. We love all that. But in order to be a consistent winner, in order to be someone who's contending for a Big West title, the offense is going to go in and out. And it's the defense. The two top teams in the league are Irvine and Hawaii, and they're the two top defensive teams. And we're one of the best offensive teams, but we're nowhere near the top. So we've got to get that mentality established. And it's up to me to convince them. It's also up to me to hold them accountable. And so they've been pretty clear with them that, hey, here's my expectations, especially tonight, starting with this. And, if I'm not seeing that intensity, urgency, aggressiveness on that end of the floor, then we got to go to the next guy. And the next guy can go from there.
And we know obviously how well conditioned your team is, and tonight we got another team in Fullerton that has just completely gone up and down the floor all season long. Just had one with Cal Poly and CSUN. Is there anything in particular you can think of why recently teams have chosen to go that direction, or is it just more coincidence that we've gotten 3 in the league that's gone this extreme?
Yeah, you watch them play, and it's not erratic, but they push the tempo. And one of the things, they're scoring 25 points in transition, which is one of the best in the country, top 10 in the country in terms of transition points. So, and they do it, makes misses, they run hard. They're also a team that's really aggressive defensively, reaching for the ball, double teaming the ball, attacking drives, attacking penetration. And so now they get turnovers. And now they're out and running. So, the transition game is huge for us. One, everybody sprint back with emergency on change of possession. 2, we can't turn the ball over and give them pick sixes.
Last one for you, Jim, and I always love getting your thoughts and getting even your